Rap music was built on two things. The first was storytelling, taking your life, your pain, your perspective, and arranging it into something so vivid and so specific that a complete stranger could feel it. The second was technical mastery, wordplay, double and triple entendres, rhyme schemes that made it so you would have to rewind the song just to catch what you missed the first time. To be considered and worthy of the title rapper, your vocabulary had to be wide and your mind had to be sharp. And the culture that formed around it reflected that fans who had the vocabulary and a vast palette of references, and critics who understood the craft, an audience that held artists to a genuine standard of intelligence and artistry. Then trap music was born, a sound that's genuinely impressive in its own right. A genre that understood something different, that sometimes people don't want to be challenged by what they're listening to. Carti, Uzi, Young Thug, these artists are genuinely talented. The sonic worlds that they build and the way they continue to shape an entire aesthetic, that's real artistry, and that's not up for debate. But then trap music is filed under rap, and then suddenly critics who were trained to evaluate structure, vocabulary, and lyrical depth are being asked to review music that was never trying to be those things and falling short on those metrics. And suddenly people start measuring trap artists by rap standards that they were never designed to meet and calling it a failure. Rap is not dead. It has produced some of the most technically impressive work in the last decade. Kendrick Lamar, Earl Sweatshirt, even emerging artists like Mavi, Suave, Kenny Mason, and Red Veil. But when a Playboi Carti or a Kill Brady album gets reviewed as a rap album, when the metrics of storytelling and technical lyricism get applied to something that was never trying to achieve those things, of course it's going to look like a failure. You're asking a painting to be a sculpture and wondering why it can't hold shape. If trap music became its own standalone genre and not a subgenre, evaluated on its own terms, trap artists would stop being overlooked and appreciated for their strengths relative to their genre. And the whole rap is dead conversation would